Good afternoon. I'm back, guys. I'm back. I'm trying to structure myself. I'm trying to get things going again. And today is Merry Monday. So, I'm out of breath for some reason. It could be because I just was playing with Pika and chasing her about. But my goal, I'm going to go through this. I want to spice this journal up a little bit. Just a few new techniques I'm trying. And this one I had this little thingy on here and I didn't like it. So I pulled it off. And I'm going to make, I like to do one of the things when I did this journal a long time ago, I didn't have some of the skills I have now. That's how long I've been working on this journal. And I've made lots and lots of ephemera over the years, but never really completed one of my Christmas journals. So my goal is to get a couple of my Christmas journals completed. So I'm going to make, I might just go ahead and make two because I'm going to have two little pieces here. And obviously this one is going to have to be fairly tiny because I don't want to really cover up the candy cane too much. I always put, I'm one of these people, I give the cardstock on the back. One, it's sometimes if you want to glue it down, gives you a place to glue. Plus it gives a little sturdiness to the actual. I thought this because of the red, and then I got a nice little, this one in here I thought might go. I'm just playing with some of, I don't have a lot of Christmas or red or green ribbon. I really need to get some. So I'm just playing with a few of the colors I have here. Let's see what I can do. See what I can get made up. And I've got some lace here. So as you can see, I'm just cutting a few pieces. That way I don't have to pull that one out again. For now. So I'm just seeing what I can put together here. It's funny, I'm yawning, but I haven't yawned all afternoon. Isn't that the weirdest thing? So I'm just kicking this off with a, that's that. Do I want to put that? I'm not sure if I want to put that candy cane. Maybe I need to, if I do that, but what I might do is double up the lace here just to give it a bit of structure. I'm not going to put a lot because I don't need a lot. I don't know if that white will go so well. So we're just going to put that off to the side for now. And I just staple mine together. That's all I do. Now the big question is, I don't know. I thought of putting this here, but I didn't think what I was going to put on it. That's the big question I have for myself. I was going to put one of my bows, but I don't know if I have the right color. And I have to clean up my fussy cuts. I've put them all, they're all mixed in here with different things. So, like because I keep all my Christmas supplies together. Oh, maybe a snowflake might look cute on there. And like, one of the things I've learned about my bows that I make, and I'm going to start doing all my bows for it. I'm going to be doing them on cardstock. It just works better. I could go ahead and put a word sentiment, but I already have a word sentiment on it. So right now I'm just seeing what I have. I think most of my bows are too big or the wrong shade. I'm just peeking quickly through them. I see one maybe, but it might be too big. Yeah, it's going to be way too big. Okay. Then I thought about a little, if I had this in small, it would be great if I had a little gingerbread man in small. That would have been perfect, and I don't think I have any in small. So it might just have to be a snowflake. So I've learned that the bows, I got to get, or they have to be kept in something very flat, because or they curl a lot. So that's the big thing I'm learning. Maybe I just had them. I'm just thinking maybe a pop of gold, maybe of a bow with some glitter, but it might be too much. That gold glitter is too much. But I do have a red one we could put. I don't know how the green will look, so we'll try the green. Not sure the green works, and I'm not sure the red one works. We'll leave it there for a second. Just I hate yawning, guys. I really wished I didn't do this. I don't know why when I do videos, it's suddenly I yawn, 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 yawn. Just seeing if I can find a different shade of red. Maybe that. Now, sometimes my punches now, they have a hard time punching with just photocopy paper. So sometimes I just go ahead and I stick a piece of paper behind it, cardstock behind it. Ugh. And that might help. I don't think green looks good. Then I thought, well, maybe what we should do, let's just cut a little red one now. Oh, I think I need to get some tin foil and try to sharpen this one. Because some reason now, it takes a lot. Almost kills my arm squeezing that thing. Maybe the best way to do this, to give it some, if I can get it to, I have to put my glasses down. That will help you, Christina, if I do something like that. I'm not sold, guys. I'm not sold. So snowflakes aren't doing it for me. Oh, I'm looking for the snowflakes and they're right in front of me. Snowflakes aren't doing it for me. So the only other thing we could do, I don't think I bought any red bows yet. Little red bows. Don't think. Let me check. I don't think. Oh, I do. I might just take. But again, see, and I don't know if that color really suits it well. The red clashes, and there's a pink somehow fell out of there. And I don't really have cream. I have yellow, I have white, I have brown, I have shades of blue, and the red. Well, you know what? I'm going to stop. The only other thing I've thought of, and I don't know if it's too big, is putting a flower there. Nope, I'm going to stick with the bow. I'm going to try my best not to overthink it too much. What I'll do to contrast that is maybe put a gold gemstone in the center of the bow. I haven't even glued this on yet. So let's just put a little glue here. So I can glue that on. Do that first. Then my bow. And then I should have put a little, it's going to be very simple, but I don't mind that out of all the things I was doing. Because a white pearl will be too white. Do I have a gold handy? This gold is a little yellowy. That's the only thing. See how it looks. Oh, yeah, it looks too yellow to me. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it. Just going to leave it. I'm just going to let it be. I'm trying my best. Do not overthink it, Christina. So it's going to end up back in this pocket. And I wanted it to kind of stick out the top. But I got to be careful. Maybe I shouldn't put it in there till all that glue dries. So I'll go ahead. And I have this, and I just don't know what to do to it. I think it's okay. I think sometimes I have to overdo everything. It's a very deep pocket. See, again, I'm wondering if I need to do a different type. I almost thought, do I want to do candy stripe here? But I don't think it'll go. It's not bad. It's better than I thought it was going to be honest with you. I really thought it was going to be much worse than that. I do have some of this. Let's put that there. There we go. I need red dyed seam binding, the crinkle seam binding. The place I usually buy mine from right now her shop is closed because I have to buy it from Canada. The unfortunate part about buying it on Etsy, our exchange rate right now is really terrible. Really, really terrible. And I think I'm going to do this. That'll keep that more straight. I do that sometimes. And like, I don't like this isn't bad, but it doesn't suit the journals that I'm doing. Still, this is what bothers me a lot, and I'm trying to think of how I can fix that. I don't know. I don't know how it's going to look, guys. I'm just going to try it. Thinking of... I went ahead and did something like that. Oh, I do like that. The thing is, I don't like this part. That'll just go in my scraps. I'll use it somewhere. There, I think I'm going to leave it like that. There, that feels a little bit more fuller to me. So we'll stick that back in there. This is good. Now, do I want to add something in here? That's the thing I'm wondering. I know it has the... Do I want to put something along the bottom here? Or I don't know if I have little ones. Anything little enough. Let's see, out of these I made. And if you're interested in these are in my coffee site, digital download. I do not remember the price on them, but they're not expensive. Different labels. Oh, maybe that. Oop, those I don't want. I don't want the papers. I just wanted the... I have a couple of things. Look at all the papers that came with that. It's tucked all in there. I'm thinking I'm going to try this one. Oh, I got to put my glasses down to cut. Unfortunately, and I have to move it closer to my face. have to get little storage containers for my Christmas. And I'm trying to think of the best thing to do for them. It's a little big. I thought it was going to be a little big. I'm going to have to make some smaller ones, is definitely what I will have to do. So I got to go make another set. These took a long time to do. It was my first time making my own labels. And, well, and it took me a while. I'm a little bit better now because this was a year ago I did these. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I just want something to look like sometimes you want something to look like you added a little. And I need to go do some nice numbers. In the 4 shades. Maybe some gold. Just to put a little something on this. There we go. Sometimes, my hands are itching me. I have psoriasis, and it's kind of acting up today. And I can't put cream on when I'm doing, it's a very oily cream, so I can only do it when I'm not. I think maybe a little trim of that. Yeah, I think I'll put a little trim of that on the edge. A little. Oh, I almost couldn't see the pin. It's like, no, I didn't lose the pin, did I? I probably made it a little longer, but I did that on purpose to make sure I have enough. Put a little glue along here. That might help, just adding a little. I've got to do some tabs for this too. There we go. I might have shortened it a little too much, but I don't mind the way I did it. So, and I really can't turn that page unless I put something there. Do I want to add something to this? See, this is where a little red number would come in handy if I had a little number in the right color. And I don't think I have anything on my sheets that I could use, because it would be kind of perfect along there. Well, might come up with something there. I mean, it's not, that one is fine. Is this supposed to be, oh, look, there's a tag I gotta do. So we'll put this in, and maybe while we're doing this tag, we'll figure out what we want to go there. So we're gonna have to put this off to the side, and what I'll do in the meantime is I'll let that dry. Yes, let that dry. It's already, I got to back the back of it. And what can we put on the back of it? Need a piece of plain paper to go on the back of it. I don't know if I have any. And here's my words, so you never know what I'm just seeing. I've got some think I might, oh, it's all pinkish, but we can do this one. Pretty white. I think it's all pink in there. Why did I do so many pink? I don't know. Just want one piece of dyed paper. Just one. You think I would be able to find it in the amount of paper I have here. You would think. That's not always the way it goes, right, guys? I've got so much scraps of paper in this basket for my Christmas. And I'm telling myself not to print anymore. Use what you got up. You could put that on the back. There we go. We said we're going to use what we've got here, so we're going to do that. Okay, doesn't matter what side I do it on. Let's get some glue on here. Really got to clean this glue bottle up. Ooh. My glue bottles always gets all this hard, crusty stuff on it. But it's too much to fight with right now. So let's get this on here, and then we can find images to put on this. The thing too with this journal, my style really changed from then. It's because when I bought a kit, it was the only person I really knew at that time. And don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful, beautiful kit. But I'm just a bit different now. I'm a very shabby chic kind of person. Now this won't go to waste. I can use that in many different ways. I could use it in a scrappy pad. I could use it for making a cluster. There we go. And there's always going to be a spot. You're kidding me. That I missed in glue. And right now, it doesn't look like I did. I'm just seeing what the pages around it is. So I know what type of image I might want to put there. And I might want to add a little bit more collaging in the background. I think I might want to put that to the bottom. What I'm going to do is just where this poinsettia is, I'm going to kind of go around the leaves here just to give it a bit of a different look. When I go to glue it on, does she still look good sitting on there? Yep, or I'll go somewhere. I kind of like that on there. See, I told you I'd miss something. Usually I find it once the glue dries. But it's an easy fix, for me at least. There we go. And needs to be cut out. Oh, I was wondering, why won't it cut? It's because there's got a piece of paper on it. There, that looks better. And we got to ink that. That's my go ahead and do that. Get that done. What I didn't bring is usually I bring a book page. So I'm getting back to this. Mondays is Merry Monday as usual. Tuesday I'm going to start, I don't remember if I'm going to do it Tuesday or Thursday. I'm going to do something on envelopes. Different ways you can use envelopes in your journal. Like that. She may not be the one I go with. Or if I want to put I might still end up doing something like this. We'll see. That's not a definite yet. No, two maybe this one. I like that. So far. It might be that one. And these ones are my digital download, and I need to cut some more of them up because I've almost used quite a few of them. I love them. Some of my favorite things to use. But I might be making this too dark for that journal, is what I'm worried. I just want to get another poinsettia on that somehow. I think I need to lighten it up a bit. My favorite now. At least I think it's my favorite now. I was thinking I could just put a nice poinsettia there. So basically I'm just going to be working on Christmas stuff. My first goal right now is to try to get this. If it was a little wider, that might have went nicely. Oh, if that was just a little less wider. Now, if this was in one of my other journals, it would have been perfect for it, but it's a little too dark for this one. Haven't given up yet, guys. Haven't given up yet. Sometimes I think that's probably why I put that there, because I wasn't sure what to do with it. And that's too big. And once I've looked through this, I'm going to have to put on my sweater, because arms just got really cold. I was really hot, and now I'm a little cool. Which happens to be the way I always am. I'm always never, I know I'm not using that, so I want to take that out before I put too much of a crease in it. So just let me slip on my sweater here. Oh, it's inside out. Oh, well. I'll fix it later. Oh, I got a little chill. Okay. I didn't find anything in those. She's too big. I really like that bow on there. So that's kind of what I'm sticking with right now. So now I'm just trying to find, that's all pink. Pink. Da, 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 da. That. Scissors. And I know this time goes fast and I feel like I'm not getting much done. I always think I should start crafting first just to get my flow going and then turn on the camera. It's always something I've debated in my head over and over, if that's something I should do. Because, you know, sometimes it takes you a few minutes to get going, and before you know it, yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm trying not to overthink it. Trying. I didn't bring my garbage can over, so I'm kind of piling the garbage. And I'm going to ink lightly around the edges. There we go. I'll be happy if I get this tag done. I fixed up that other tag, which I was happy with. I got something on that pocket that I kept feeling like I needed to do something on that pocket. Okay, and the one thing I do with these, right now it's in paper mode. That's one of the reasons I'm going to do cardstock. But I also, what I think about is when you see it. So I'm just going to grab a scrap paper here. On the other side, I don't want to see white paper. So I always do this now. Some of it you're not going to see, so I don't have to cover the whole thing. So I'm just going to cover a part of it. And it also makes it just a little more sturdier. Okay. Now I have lots of ephemera made, so when I get out of this journal, the next journal, I have a lot of ephemera that matches that other journal. And this could be used in one of my other ones too. Okay, fussy cut scissors. The only time I'm not thrilled about using these fussy cuts is I don't like to use them and get glue on them. Because they're my good fussy cut scissors. So I'm always worried about that. But I'll just give them a wipe afterwards. All of a sudden it's so quiet down here. My Pika is up in her window with a blanket. Jacob is watching TV upstairs and his dad is still working. I kind of keep an ear out for Jacob. He's old enough now that when he comes home from school, you don't have to sit with him every minute. But I like to keep an ear out for him. You know what I mean? Just, you know, to make sure. Oh, yeah, I don't have the garbage can closed because I forgot to bring it. Also, sometimes I put these. Oh, look at that. I forgot that piece right there. Ooh. And I'm at the point even I'm going to put all my bows on cardstock and I'm going to print on the back of them a plain paper. And that way I don't have to cover it later. But this way, well, if it's on cardstock, it won't matter. Okay, just trying to think of where I want to glue it. I think from here down. Okay. And the only problem now, I think I'm going to put those over there, or I'm going to trim them. Oh, I don't like them kind of sticking over. I'm going to trim it there. There we go. There we go. I'm happy with that, except for I didn't ink that. Lucky my glue is still dry enough. There we go. Let's ink this slightly. I see where I need to trim a little piece off. There we go. There we go. I think I just knocked something flying. This is driving me crazy. It's just sticking to me every 2 seconds. Why I had originally done it on the green is because this was so red, so I thought I needed to add some green. Why is that doing that? Okay. I was just making sure. Nothing coming up there. There we go. It was just me. And yes, it's probably going to stick up a bit, but I'm not worried about that. There we go. There we go. And I feel like I keep feeling like I need to put something down here. But I'm not going to worry about it right now. I want to leave that for writing, so that's done. That has something in it. There's that tag. And again, did I buy any? Yes, I did. I think I'm going to take this out. I'll use that. That might even look, yeah, I might do that. So we're going to do 2 things here. Close that up, move that to the side. I think I'm going to run a little bit of this at the bottom, just to add a little bit of the redness into it, and a little Christmas bling. I just got glue in my mouth. Blech. There we go, just a little Christmas bling there. There we go. Let that dry. Then we're going to take this. Take a bit of it. And we can't put this in the pocket till that glue dries, or it'll stick to the pocket. There we go. There we go. There we go. you don't want to stick. Come on. There we go. Okay, so we'll put that there. Now, I think I want to add something in here, but what is the question? Maybe just a simple Merry Christmas. I think that's what I'm going to do. This is a little red sticker, but I almost wished I put some snowflakes or something. I didn't put a pocket on it because I just really, really loved that music paper just showing with the scent on it. Sometimes, you know, I just want the paper to look nice. Glue. We'll just add a little something down at the bottom. There we go. There we go. Just a little something. I got to put a tab up here, but I've got to find some things that I'm going to use for a tab. And I've also been thinking outside of the box for tabs too now. So just something just popped in my mind. This might not be square enough. I've seen someone do this where they just basically take a piece of paper and I've just folded it in half so I could also fix up any of the white. Mind you, it wouldn't matter too much, but that way. And they just use it for a tab, like that. But if you're lucky, I need to fix that one corner up. I have a corner rounder that I can put quarter round it a little bit. I could do the same with the bottom. Come on. There we go. I don't know what time we're at. I should peek. 44. Time is ticking, guys. Time is ticking, as usual. Let's move that stapler like that so we can. I might still go back to that I want it to the top here. There we go. And there's the tab. Now, if you wanted to, you could trim a little bit of lace on it if you wanted to add more to. I'm happy with the way it is. But that's how I made a simple tab. Journaling spot. I keep saying I want to add something to this, but I'm not sure what. But now I'm almost thinking stitch we want to take, not all the way up because we have the tab, but I was wondering if I wanted to put, maybe not. No, that one doesn't really suit it. You know, just thinking. Because it already has Merry Christmas, right? So we don't want to put too much there. We don't need another Merry Christmas. I've never been particular about that, but that's not something I'm going to cover all. It'd be hard because I'd have to go across like this. But then I'm just thinking, maybe I'll put one of my labels there somewhere. Just trying to think. If it would fit all the way across, I would do it. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if it'll work. But we're going to see. Roughly cut it out so it's easier in a second. It's so quiet. It was almost Pika's sound asleep. She was watching outside. I put a blanket up in the window so that she... See, I still have that. I'm not going to get rid of that. I took that off one of the tags and did something different. But I'll keep it because something might come along. Oh, it does. Almost. If it was just a touch longer, that's too bad. Because I don't think it'll look good half on it. Unless we did. Or did I didn't keep that one. I was thinking if I put a blank label and played with it, but I guess if I wanted to, a little bit of the black line doesn't matter. I don't know why I don't like that in particular. It just doesn't scream. So I'm going to do... There we go. There. It's good for me. That is good for me. Do we want to trim on, put a little trim on that? Do we want to put a little... It's a hard one to put a word on, though, isn't it? We'll see. I kind of like this one. I know there's more bigger items I have to put in here, but I'm kind of going over the pages and putting those little touches on the pages at the beginning so I can count them done. I know I have to go back and put a tab on something, and I really didn't cut that very well, so let me try that again. Like that. Believe in the season. These ones here, I think I have them on my Kofu, or I sell them already fussy cut out, and they're vintage Christmas greeting card digital. And I sell them. They're not up right now. They will be in the beginning of July. I'm going to be having a big July and Christmas sale with my fussy cuts, and it'll be the sale will be starting July 1st. Now they might not get mailed out within the first week because I'm going to take all my orders up front for it and then print them all, and I'm going home to Guelph to see my family. I haven't seen my mom and my sister in over a year. So I'm going to go home and I will cut and mail, and I'll do some of it right up front. But you will get all your, but I'm going to take the orders up front and then do all the, so these will be coming in a pre-cut fussy bundle. And I'll probably do the labels too. Those that want to download it, they can. There we go. It just gives a little more pop to it. Oh boy, I keep scratching, guys, and I know I'm not supposed to, but I keep doing it anyways, which is not good. Where did I put my snowflakes? Because I was just thinking. I might want to add a little snowflake here. Something like that. Do I want to do it this way? Or do I want to... Yeah, I'll do something like that. Just add a little something to that top. Those little touches, right? I know we'll be coming soon to the end. I want to thank everybody for joining me. A lot of times what I do is I'll just say my thank yous now, my buys now, and then I'll just craft till it shuts off. And I hope you will join me on Merry Monday. Pull out your Christmas stuff and start preparing for the Christmas season. Because you know what? Most people, if they're going to buy a journal, they're going to buy it earlier so that they have it during the Christmas season. That's something I've learned recently. So there we go. We got another little touch on that page. And I mean, I could even take it, if you wanted to, I could even bring in something over here, or even a label, because I find this so plain. See, this is my problem. I always want to add more, but then it's going to look, because I was thinking, well, I could do something like that and then put an image there, but then I take away from those beautiful tags. I don't need to do that, right, guys? Nope. Okay. Oh, a snowflake, falling on my head. Snowflakes, and I don't really like that tab anymore, but it's too late. Can't get it off. Can I get that off? I can get that off. That might end up over here. Thinking like that. And then I'm thinking, I realize how crooked that is. I'm telling you, it was in my beginning stages. Where did I put that little bit of whatchamacallit left over? Let's just move that for a second. Could I put that across it? That's what I'm thinking. Nope, don't like that. Could we? Really don't like it. Or we just do this. Haha! I know what we'll do. Cut it off. It'll be like just the top, and then we'll find out what we're going to do with it. I might turn it in just to like a journal card. Okay, now we want a greeting on it, because this might end up as a journal card. So yeah, the words really jumping out at me. Told you I'm an overthinker, guys, and I have to stop doing that. Get back to this. Then I'm almost thinking, just a second. What's throwing me off with that is it doesn't really suit. Just seeing if I have something in my ready-made that would suit that better. Look at how great I have that. That's one of my clusters that I can use on the top of a tag. Okay, so I'm going to be redoing it. This is a great tag, and that's not going to go to waste. I'm going to put it, but I want to do something gingerbread kind of thing to suit that. But I'm going to finish this tag. Well, I'll put this on it so I don't forget what my plan was for it. And then later I'll decide if I... Okay. And that'll be ready for another pocket, for another journal. Especially this one, it'll go perfect in this journal somewhere. So I'm not worried about that. I'm just not liking that with this. What I want to pull out, I have them in here somewhere. I have like a gingerbread snowman with a gingerbread snowflake. So that's what I want to do. Then I just got to figure out what I'm going to put as the background. So what I'm doing, because if I don't get to it, I'm going to tuck these in the pocket for now. Because I'm going to look for the tag, but we might end before I get to it. So that way I know what I'm putting in there. I'm trying to set my journal somewhere and I'm not sure it'll sit up there. Let's put these in here. Now I got to go back into my papers here. Oop. I'm hoping I have what I'm looking for in here. Oh, I found a few more of my labels. So it's right on that border. It already shut off. We have to go. I'm going to look for the paper before I stop and put it in that spot to know what paper I'm going to do. And I'm going to start off in that spot next Monday. And I'll already have an idea of where I'm going with it. I'm just looking for some of my, see, earlier I was looking for, I'm just looking for a nice background for it. And then next week I'll, you know what I'll do is I'm going to stick all that in there. Because I don't seem to have what I'm looking for. And I think I know what I want. And look, even in the midst of all my paper, I found another journal I started to put together. So I'll have to look at that too. So for now, what we're going to do, just to make that a little bit neater, put that like that. So I will see you next week. And we were going to keep going. I might work on this a little bit on my own, but I want to do this page with you guys because we're going to look at the difference of how the tags kind of suit the kind of the style of journal it is. All right, guys. Well, thank you very much for joining me. Have a wonderful evening, and we will see you next for Merry Monday. I'll be on. I'm not sure what I'm doing tomorrow. I know Thursday I'll be on again for sure. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Have a great day.